Alright, everybody. My name is Lord Alvon, and welcome back to my channel. And today we've got another Chaos Draft on Magic Online. And my pal Shiza is here in the chat today. I'm really excited. How's it going, man? And we get to start off today with a pack of Ultimate Masters, which is fantastic. And let's see. So I really like this Phyrexian Tower. It seems pretty sweet. I think the best card in the pack here is Fire and Ice. It's a super solid, super flexible card. You can either tap down something and draw a card or deal 2 damage. And both of these cards are playable on their own, and the combined effect, if you get to have the mana to play both, is just excellent. So I think I'll be starting off with Fire and Ice. I also really like Terramorphic Expanse. Cubed let's see, Chaos Draft is a format that tends to go pretty long, tends to reward playing lots of different colors. But I think we're going to start off with this Fire and Ice here. It's pretty solid. And follow that up with a Searing Spear. It's an excellent 2 mana for 3 damage. It's a really good burn spell. I also really like this Fog Bank here. It's a really solid defensive creature that can be really annoying. And since all combat damage is prevented to it, you can't actually kill it in combat. You kind of have to just use a burn spell or some other form of removal on it. But Searing Spear is really good. And I haven't been able to draft any more tempo-y decks in this format just yet. So I think Searing Spear is an excellent way to start off maybe some sort of counter burn deck. It could be cool. I like blue-red, and I'll be hoping to draft that. But Searing Spear is quite good. And let's take a look. So, all right, this is a pack of Oath of the Gatewatch. And let's see what we have here. Interesting. Okay. Cards I like here are the Goblin Freerunner. It's a pretty solid little card. The Surge mechanic means that if you manage to double spell, this guy costs 2 rather than 4, which is a really big tempo swing if you can get that to go off. I also like the Oblivion Strike here. It's 4 mana, exile target creature. It's a really solid removal spell. And I'd be pretty happy to have that. I also wouldn't mind this Meandering River, but I think the Oblivion Strike is too good not to take here. So we'll be taking that. And here we have a pack of Visions. Oh, man. This is an old set. Oh, man. Okay, so let's take a look. That's a weird card. I think River Boa is excellent. I'm nowhere near playing green at the moment, though, so I kind of am leaning away from that. Yeah, this phasing mechanic is super weird. I had one of my opponents in my last Chaos Draft play a card with phasing, and I really had no idea how it worked. It's just a funny mechanic. I think I'll take the River Boa. I don't think I will play it, but it's a solid creature. So, yeah, we'll take that. And then here we've got a pack of Shards of Alara. And, this card is unplayable in this format. And so is this. That card's bad. The only card that really speaks to me here is the Viscera Dragger. It's a 4 mana 3/3 with cycling and unearth. So cycling meaning that you can pay 2 mana to discard it to draw a card, and unearth meaning once it's in your graveyard, you can pay 2 mana to basically get it for a turn and be able to attack with it. I think I like the Viscera Dragger. It's kind of a neat one. And here we have a pack of Time Spiral, one of my favorite sets of all time. And Pendelhaven's really kind of cool, but I'm not really looking to play stuff like that. I could see myself taking something like Grape Shot or Salt Crusted Step or Flowstone Channeler or Trespasser Ilvek. I think all of those are reasonable choices. Yeah, the storage lands are really good. I kind of like that. But I also kind of like this Grape Shot. Yeah, let's say Grape Shot. It's probably incorrect, but I'm going to try to see if I can make anything work with the Grape Shot here. And here we have a pack of, I want to say this is Modern Masters 2017. Nothing too great here. Over Jailbreaker. Recovery is pretty nice. I don't mind that. I also don't mind the Cathari Bomber. It's not great. Simic Guildgate could be sweet. I'm going to take the Guildgate. I don't know. It's a tough one. And this is a pack of Modern Masters 2015. And I'm surprised at how bad this pack is for a Masters pack, honestly. I think I'll be taking the Dread Drone here. The Eldrazi drones are generally pretty good. This is one of the worst ones. I think my favorite is probably Emrakul's Hatcher. It's a red one that's a 3/3 and makes three Eldrazi spawn tokens. But Dread Drone isn't bad. Provides a lot of bodies, and that's pretty sweet. And here we can take the Phyrexian Tower if we want. Although it's probably not all that good. Crow of Dark Tidings could be nice. That could be nice. Golgari Thug could be nice. I probably want the Crow, but it's kind of loose. I don't know. The pack was not all that great. And here I'll take the Plummet. I don't think I want to play Servant of Neferox, and the rest of these are pretty garbage, so maybe I'll play Plummet in the sideboard or something. I mean, Stalking Drone isn't bad. Bonds of Mortality is kind of weird. I don't think I'm likely to play this Stalking Drone. I'll just take this for the sideboard. Maybe there's a matchup where my opponents have some sort of indestructible creatures I wanna mess with. Yeah, I don't even know. These cards are all terrible. Clarion Ultimatum, I'm not surprised came around. I'll just take that. And Two-Headed Sliver. Yeah, I'm not playing that either. Over Jailbreaker, interesting. Okay, I mean, we have a gate, so not that we're likely to play it, but okay, so this is a pack of M14, and let's take a look at what we have. I like Academy Raider a lot. This is one that I wish was 2 mana. It would just be so excellent at 2 mana. But as it is, 3 mana is not terrible for that effect. Messenger Drake is pretty good. Archaeomancer is pretty good. Wall of Frost is pretty good. Mutavault is obviously really good. It's like the Deadly Recluse, and then again, I'm not really like stuck on any one color right now. I think the color I'm most likely to play is black, but I think I'll probably take Academy Raider here. I think looters are really good, and I think red isn't as played in this format in general, so the Intimidate should be pretty effective most of the time. And wow, okay, Soren Markov. That's a sweet one from this M12 pack. There's also Divination, which I love, Incinerate, which is fantastic, but yeah, Soren Markov is the truth. Vampire Daddy indeed. Danglin. I love it. Yeah. I mean, as much as I love Chasm Drake, Divination, Incinerate, I think there's no way I'm passing this Soren Markov. Also, Jade Mage is a really good mana sink here. I would not mind this one at all, but I think Soren Markov is excellent, so we'll take him and be pretty happy about it. Okay, so this is a pack of Urza's Saga, and there's some weird ones in here, that's for sure. Sacrifice it unless you pay its mana cost. What on earth? This is just some weird... I guess I like the Polluted Mire here. I think that cycling lands are really good. And this is guaranteed to make my deck. Destructive Student's kind of cool too. Prevent all damage that will be dealt to you by sources you don't control. When a card is put in your graveyard from anywhere, sacrifice energy. Combine this with a card called Rest in Peace from Turn to Ravnica, and you have a lock. Your opponents can't deal any damage to you. That seems awesome. Okay, so this is a pack of Torment. And there's not anything all that great in here, but let me take a look. Soul Scourge. This isn't bad. Such a weird... Why is this a card? Sacrifice it unless you discard a card. Okay. I like the Soul Scourge. That guy's pretty sweet. The Partick Collaborator could be good too, though. I think I'll take the Partick Collaborator. I think like a first striking shade kind of creature seems really solid. We got 2 copies of Creeping Dread. Each player discards a... Weird. Okay. I like Lightning Axe a lot. This is a very solid removal spell. I also like Catalog a lot, but I'm not sure how likely I am to be playing blue at this point, unfortunately. I just haven't really had a lot of opportunity to pick up any blue cards that I'd want. But Lightning Axe is excellent. I'll be taking that out of this a Shadows over Innistrad pack. So we got a lot of solid removal spells here. And Earwig Squad. What on earth? That's a strange one. Okay, Lunk Errant is pretty terrible. Searing Pathblazer. I love the art. This is Morningtide, and a lot of the cards in Morningtide have a lot to do with various tribal synergies, so they're not going to be nearly as good as they would be in their format where you're drafting 3 packs of that set. But Thornbite Staff is solid. How many shamans? Do I have any shamans? Probably not, but I think Thornbite Staff is pretty good. I've been really impressed with equipment in this format in general. Even equipment that's really expensive, just for the simple reason that the games often go long and are really prone to board stalls, and so having ways to break the break the board stalls is just really good. And Thornbite Staff is something that can do that. Plagiarize. I don't like any of these, but I think I'll bring in like the Smash. Smash is pretty good in the right matchups, and so I will take that for the sideboard. So New Phyrexia pack has the same exact rare as one of the Masters packs that we saw. That's pretty terrible. I like the Grim Affliction. So at the very least, it's 2 -1 and -1 counters for 3 mana. And do we have any other ways of getting counters on our creatures? Or just counters on their creatures? We could put a counter on our Sorin Markov. That's about it. But yeah, 3 mana -2/2 is not bad. And the rest of these cards are pretty terrible. So we'll take the Grim Affliction here. And these are all not so great either. Maybe Altar's Reap is okay. Vampire Warlord is just not at all good. It's the 4/2 stat line is so bad, but Altar's Reap could be decent against people who have some sort of removal spells that leave my creature in play, like enchantment-based removal. I really don't want Lava Axe. I don't want. I like the Frost Breath. I don't think I'll play it, but I think it's more likely than any of the other cards to see play. And here we can take Despondency or Unnerve. I don't think the other cards are at all playable. I don't mind Despondency. It's a cool little card. Psychotic Haze. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. That's just such a weird card. Bring in Psychotic Haze. I don't think I'll play it, though. Look at this. This is both of them. I'll take the foil, I guess. And Searing Path Blazer, I guess, is okay. Alright, so at this point, I am probably just straight black-red, and we're going to take... I'll definitely still play the Fire and Ice, but put these other guys over to the side. I'm not really sure I'm going to be playing them. So, sort by get rid of mana cost. I got a decent curve here going on. It's probably 2 mana in my deck. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so we could take the Auntie's Snitch. I don't think we have any goblins or rogues to really make it all that good. Yeah, we do not. So I kind of like the Death Rattle as well. Death Rattle is quite good. There's also a Blight Speaker, although we don't have any rebels to search up with that. But Death Rattle's a really good removal spell, and I think good removal can be hard to come by. But maybe let's take a look at what our removal is looking like right now, because we have like this is sort of removal, Searing Spear's removal, that's removal, this is removal. I guess like most of our deck is removal, but I mean, hey, what's one more remove spell? Okay, so now we just need kind of just creatures to fill out the curve. And what better than a Phyrexian Rager? 3 mana, 2/2 draw a card, lose a life. Very solid card. And pretty good out of this Mirrored and Besieged pack. I love Mortarpod, and I really like Blight Widow, but also Burn the Impure would be pretty good too. But yeah, I think Phyrexian Rager just fills a really good spot in the curve and does exactly what we want it to do. So we'll be taking that. And okay, so this is a pack of Rivals of Ixalan. And there's some really sweet ones in here, like Nezahal and Slippery Scoundrel. Those are both really good. Actually, Slippery Scoundrel seems really good in this format. Really, really excellent. Like Spirewinder's good, and Mausoleum Harpy's good, but I mean, Slippery Scoundrel's the kind of card that can just win the game just by itself. You just kind of like wait till late in the game and then just kind of get them. Yeah, I think I'll take this, and then I'll probably try to find a way to splash it, because this card is win games just by itself. And okay, so this is a pack of 7th edition, and I think the only really card that I want here is Mind Rot. I think I haven't played a lot of this yet, but I have a feeling that Mind Rot is really good in this format, and here's why. So a lot of the battles in this format are dictated by card advantage, because there's not a lot of consistent aggression you can get, and so having a card like Mind Rot to pull ahead on card advantage is pretty solid, and I'm gonna try that out here. I think it will be pretty good. And Quicksand. I like Quicksand. Also Execute. So I can take the Execute for the sideboard or the Quicksand. And having a land that doubles as a removal spell is pretty cool. I definitely like that. I think I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, the Execute will probably come around. And here we have a pack of Theros, and none of these cards are at all good for me. Yeah. This is kind of gross. I guess Tormented Hero is the only card I can actually play in my colors, so we'll take that. Not that I expect to actually play it. And we got an Urza's Saga. No. Yes. No. Urza's Legacy. Sorry. Yeah, this is Urza's Legacy. And the only playable card here is the Unearth. And Unearth is pretty solid. Because it has cycling, the fact that you only can hit creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less is kind of negated, because it's never a dead draw because of the cycling. So I like Unearth a lot. It brings back the Slippery Scoundrel that we're probably planning on splashing here. So yeah, Unearth is going to be good. And here we have a pack of Rival. Nope. This is Ravnica Allegiance. My bad. And most powerful card in the pack is Depose Deployed, but we're nowhere near that. So I guess we take like the Vizkopa Vampire. I mean, it's playable, and that's more than I can say for the rest of these cards. So I'll take the Vizkopa Vampire. And here we have our Masters pack again. And do I have any giants for this? No, I do not. Auntie's Snitch. Do I even have a single goblin or rogue? Zombie bird, human warrior, horror, vampire, barbarian, zombie ogre, warrior. Yeah, no, we do not. It's probably the closest we have to. We just need a 2-drop. I don't know. We might need a 2 mana 1/3. I don't know. Wow, no respect for Blight Widow. Holy cow, this card is great. I would totally play this. As it is, I can't play any of these other cards, or I don't really want to play Razorfield Rhino, and Ichor Wellspring's only really good if you can like find a way to sacrifice it somehow, which we don't actually have. So we'll take the Blight Widow. And here we can take the Brazen Freebooter. It's actually not a bad creature in this format. 4 mana, 3/3, get a treasure. The treasure can help us ramp out Sorin Markov ahead of schedule, or like fix for the blue to play Slippery Scoundrel. So yeah, that's fine. It's totally fine. And I'll just sort of hate draft this Circle of Protection blue. Something that could actually, if I want to like really screw up my mana, I could like sideboard that in some weird matchups. But yep. I'm not playing Fear, but This beautiful John Avon Plains looks nice. We'll take that. Chosen by Heliod. Okay. So we're a little light on playables. That kind of sucks. So we're going to have to find some stuff in the sideboard to play. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have a solid start for like some sort of Grixis or just red-black control deck splashing a little bit of blue. Is in the board for now. Because, yeah, we need like, let's group creatures separately real quick. Because, yeah, we need like 2 more cards to play. We only have 9 creatures. Oh boy. Yeah, we're definitely light on creatures here. Ugh. This is rough. Not gonna lie, everybody. I think I have to play this 2 mana 1/3. As wait, that's 3 mana? Are you wait? That is 3 mana. Oh gosh, I totally read that as being 2 mana. Whoops. Maybe this 2 mana 1/1 that can regenerate itself is playable. You know, it probably is. I'll just play this, whatever. I need playables. It's not, I mean, it's bad, but it's, at the very least, I can cast it. Maybe I'll just play Tormenting Hero too. I don't know, whatever. It is a 2/1. Sometimes I get to play it on turn 1 and get in for a few damage, but yeah. So this deck looks definitely a lot worse than some of my other ones, but we have some cards that do some things, so maybe we can get there. Yeah, playing on winning is just playing Soren Markov and killing my opponent with him. That's the plan. All right, cool. So we're going to group the creatures together with the instants and sorceries, and then sort by color. So heavy on black. Yeah, it's a good start. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a lot worse than my other decks, because they all had like a tapper and like some really solid blue card draw, but we just didn't see like any of that the entire draft. And we did see a lot of really good black stuff. But I mean, that's not saying that like we have a bad deck. Like we have Sorin, we have removal, we have more removal, good card draw, good card advantage. Like the black is really solid. We got some really good burn spells. Like we could get there potentially. Really could. So let's see. I do want to play Quicksand and I do want to play Polluted Mire. So we're gonna probably play like 1 main deck, 1 or 2 main deck, maybe islands. How many blue sources do I want? So I'm gonna have like the freebooter to get blue, and then I guess I can like always like discard this to something. Do I have any looting effects? I don't think I do. I guess I discard it to lightning axe, but probably not. So I think I want like two islands, and then that puts me at 4 lands. I need 13 more. So I probably only want like 6 red sources. That's probably all I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6 red, and then yeah. So let's go 2 islands, and then 6 mountains. That puts us at 10 total lands, and then 7 swamps, and then we have 7, and then plus, so we have 8 black sources with this Polluted Mire. Is that enough to play the Sorin Markov? Is 7 black sources enough to play Sorin Markov? Probably not. I guess technically I have 8 with this freebooter, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, maybe it's just stretching my mana base too much to play the Quicksand. It probably is. Yeah, it probably is. We're gonna add another swamp. I don't want to go below, like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 9 black sources. 9 is probably a little bit more reasonable. So let's sort by converted mana cost. And yeah, this seems okay. We have Our plan is to stall the game out and win with Soren Markov. And because we have a lot of cheap removal, I think we're definitely going to be playing on the draw with this deck. We don't really have all that much aggression at all. And Mind Rot is the kind of card that's a lot better on the draw than on the play. Because if your opponent starts with an extra card, Mind Rot really doesn't do nearly as much. But if you're on the draw and you can like really punish your opponent for having a slow start with your Mind Rot, like or like having a card advantage light start, like that's really good. But yeah, we have like Lightning Axe's early removal. We have Despondency can slow something down. We've got Grape Shot-ish, I guess. Searing Spear. And then at 3, we have Grim Affliction. So like we have, and even like Fire and Ice too. So Fire and Ice, yeah. So even like Fire and Ice I'm gonna count as like a 2-drop. So we have a lot of quite solid ways to kill creatures early. So I think I really like being on the draw with this deck. I think that's gonna be correct. We will keep. Our opponent has a forest. Awesome. And we're going to start with this Polluted Mire. I think we're going to need the black more than we need to cycle this. And we're going to play the Thornbite Staff here on turn 2, I most likely. Targa Beastmaster. Okay. It's kind of a neat one. It's going to die to our Grim Affliction eventually, but... And Oblivion Strike. Yeah, we got a lot of sweet removal. Staff's going to take a while to be online, but it is. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm going to see if I can turn it down a little bit. Not sure if I can, but is that a little better? Is that a little better, Randall, or? Ooh, Rancor. Oh, okay. That's pretty gross. That's going to be a pain in my butt. I can just tell. Got you. Yeah, I did turn the sound down, so hopefully that that came through. Okay. All right, we're going to play I think the island here. It's louder than me. What the heck? That is weird. Hold on. Let's go ahead. No, wait. Should be a way to fix that. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill this right now. Boop. Let's add a counter to him. I don't think it's that bad. All right, well, I'm going to check out my settings here. Hold on a sec. Sound settings, general. Let's put it down to like 35%. There we go. Is that better? Hopefully that should be better. I really don't want to attach Thornbite Staff to that Sultai Flare. Nope, we're not going to do that. Good to see all you guys in the chat. All right, we probably going to wait here on my opponent to try to attach their Rancor to the Sultai Flare, and we'll just kill it with Lightning Axe. That way, we will not have to worry about just getting straight wrecked by Rancor anymore. Of course, my opponent could just negate that by attacking with the Sultai Flare without actually playing that. So they want to play a... Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, that's all good. I think I'll probably cycle this Becerra Dragger. I don't think it's going to be lining up all too well against those creatures. Cycle this. Unearth. Ooh, okay. Unearth is kind of sweet. I'll probably just cycle that too, honestly. I don't really need it right now. Okay. We're drawing a lot of lands this game. Okay, so let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oblivion Strike, that Sultai Flare. And then we'll plan on Lightning Axing the Cloud Reader Sphinx. Probably discarding like a mountain. Because I want to make sure I have the triple black Rule Signet. Sure. That is not nearly as relevant as it would be a long time ago. Yeah, we're going to Lightning Axe this now. Discard. We'll discard the mountain. So this will counter the Rancor, and it will have no target, so it won't be able to ever enter the battlefield, and it will just go ahead and die, which is excellent. And here we got a Crow of Dark Tidings. All right. Well, let's put some stuff in the graveyard, shall we? 2 swamps. Sweet. I didn't want to draw those anyway. And let's play our own swamp. And I can't equip this to the crow just yet. I also could go ahead and unearth the Viscera Dragger, but I see no reason to do that right now. So our opponent's playing some sort of instant. Fatal Fumes. Sure. Okay. Fine with that. Pardic, Collaborator, and Swamp. I kind of wanted to draw that Pardic Collaborator, but I mean, this is fine. Despondency, sure. Alright, well. Not much I can do right now. I'll just play the Island and pass. This is kind of a neat card, though. Something you can like use on an early aggressive creature, and then once they like trade it off, because it's kind of useless, you just get this back and can do it again. Sword of the Animist. Ooh, that one's nice. I like that. Death Rattle. Alright, Death Rattle's really good. So one of the reasons I'm saving this Viscera Dragger is I also can just potentially at some point like bring it back and then use a Thornbite Staff with it to ping something off. Metal Sentinel can't be killed by Death Rattle because it is a green creature. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay. Well, I think I want to despondency this, potentially. Yeah, let's do that. Unless they have another green spell, they actually don't get to untap this, so it's not too bad. So they get to go get another land with the Sword of the Animist. That's really strong. Really strong. But if my opponent doesn't have any green spells, then I'm kind of getting there. Alright, can I draw Sorin Markov? Sorin Markov. Ugh, that's not Sorin Markov. Okay, I just keep playing these swamps, I don't know. It's one of those moments where I wish I'd cycled this, but I kind of needed the black at the beginning of the game, so not really too upset about that. Elvish Mystic. Ooh, that's good. Okay. There it is. So if my opponent forgets to move over the sword to the Elvish Mystic, then at the very least we'll be able to go like Viscera Dragger, Unearth, put the Thornbite Staff on it, and then kill the Mystic or something. It's not terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong, that actually is pretty terrible. But, I mean, it could be worse. Oh, Phyrexian Major. That is... See, this is why this card is so good. You just draw it at any point in the game, and it's always excellent. Of course, you sometimes just draw a useless land off of it, but that's okay. Let's equip this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pass the turn. I'm fine making this trade-off if my opponent decides to attack here. Which they probably will. It seems correct. But yeah, this Sword of the Animist is really going to make their draws a lot better over the course of the game. And tick goes down. Okay. Oh man, I get to untap my dead creature twice. Nice. Storm count. Woo! So what does unconventional Jeff have? They're going to move the sword back over? Okay, sure. And Vizkopa Vampire. All right. Well, that is the creature. So what do you think the most powerful Chaos Draft cards are? I'm down to Skullclamp, Jite, and Packrat. Yeah, absolutely. I think all three of those cards are insane. And the crazy thing about Skullclamp is at its original set, it was actually an uncommon, which means that if you open a pack of Darksteel, you're actually reasonably likely to get one, which is absolutely insane. Packrat is from Return to Ravnica and is completely nuts. And it's one of those cards. Oh wow, this guy's got Death Touch too. That's sweet. Okay, it's one of those cards that you just get run over by. It's actually a little bit worse in Chaos Draft than it would have been in, let's say, like original Return to Ravnica Draft. For the simple reason being that Return to Ravnica Draft was actually like really, really light on creature removal that was cheap. And so, like you saw, like in my deck here, I have Grim Affliction and Searing Spear and the Lightning Axe and like a whole bunch of really cheap ways that can actually kill Packrat. So it wouldn't be nearly as good in a format like this than it would be in like the actual original draft format where it was, which is to me kind of a reason why it like was such a ridiculous thing that should never have existed in that format. I think I'm going to use Death Rattle on this Doomed Operative here. Let's kill that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will die, and then this guy will untap, which is kind of cool. And we'll just get in there for 3. Woo. And of course, Umezawa's Jite from Betrayers of Kamigawa actually is a card you could open in this. I think Betrayers is in fact one of the sets that is you can open a pack of for this Chaos Charge. I haven't seen a Betrayers pack yet, but again, I do believe that is a thing you can get. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so one of the things we can do here is with this Dread Drone, we can like sacrifice a spawn to untap this creature. Yeah, thanks, man. I've been playing since like 2009, and I actually play a lot of Cube myself. So like a lot of these cards I've gotten to play with like in the Cube format alongside some of the most powerful cards of all time. So yeah, they're really sweet. So how long have you been playing for, Randall? What set did you start with? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. It says Ice Age. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's a really long time. Dang, props to you. Let's go ahead and get in there with the Dread Drone and the Vizkopa Vampire. I like having the Thornbite Staff and a lifelink creature. That's kind of cool. I might be able to like use the spawn to just like ping my opponent to death here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Freeboot. So next turn we're going to be probably unearthing this Viscera Dragger and then getting in there. And that should do it. Exalted, regenerate, duty bound, dead. Sure. Okay. So my opponent has moving over moving over this the sword. Sure. Okay. And yep, with ice we have for sure have lethal. So let's tap this guy down. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Cube and chaos. Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get into modern and standard myself, but cube and chaos draft are for sure like a lot of my favorite formats. Okay, so let's take a look. So our opponent was playing some sort of looks like blue green nonsense. We could do this, but I don't think that's correct. Tremor kills their Llanowar or their Elvish Mystic. That's not too bad. Rest of these, I don't really think anything is all that great in my sideboard. I'll leave it the way it is. I think it's pretty set up pretty well against this guy. But yeah, I've been really loving this chaos draft. Like it feels like just like a lesser powered cube. And I'm a huge fan of just powered cube in general. But I think this format really tests a lot of your just general limited knowledge and just card evaluation skills. Because like a lot of the times you run into packs that you just maybe have like never seen before, and if there's 11 cards in a pack and you've like never seen half of them before in your life, just being able to evaluate them like based on your knowledge of the game, I think is a really cool skill to develop. I would love to see. Yeah, they really do need to fine tune some of those sets. Like the Kamigawa sets have got some truly egregiously unplayable cards. Yeah, I would not complain if I saw like champions of Kamigawa removed. I think I like Betrayers just because it has ninjas. I think the ninjas are really cool, and it's like a lot of fun. So I like Betrayers, but like champions for sure should be eliminated. Like there's like a vanilla 1 mana 1/1 for 1 blue and like a 1 mana 1/1 flyer for white, and like they have this. I remember seeing like a 6 mana like 3/4 or something, like just some ridiculously stupid cards that are just way overcosted and just no fun at all. And this hand seems okay. I guess it's not too great. My opponent's on a mulligan. I have a way to stop an early creature, and I have a creature to play if I draw any third land. So I think this is risky, but I'm going to keep it. But my opponent's on a mulligan. Oh, they're mulligan to 5. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I would love to see a chaos draft with like nothing but like the really good sets. So like you take out your Kamigawas of the world and you just make more like Time Spiral nonsense. Like I love Time Spiral. I think Time Spiral is the best block ever made. Just so many of the cards are just super evocative and cool. Yeah, absolutely. I have like a whole bunch of unplayable cards in my sideboard. Like there's so many terrible cards. Bloodied Ghost, sure, it's a neat one. That kind of gets run over by my despondency, or gets negated by the despondency, which is kind of cool. But we're gonna start off with the Scope of Vampire. Ooh. But yeah, you can definitely run into some times where you just have to play like 3 colors to get enough playables. Like I had to take like some of these blue cards and play them to like make this a playable deck, which I would prefer not to do, obviously, without the proper mana fixing. Like I would have loved an Is It Guildgate. That would have gone a long way towards making this deck a little more playable. But yeah, we'll just attack for 3 here, and then probably make this Bloodied Ghost despondent. All right, opponent, what do you have? Removal spell for my guy? Fatal Fumes. Sure. Alright, well, Despondency takes care of this flyer very well. And then eventually when it dies, I'll get this back and do it on something else. So we did miss out on our 4th land drop, which does suck, but we did pick up an Oblivion Strike, which can be used on whatever big threat our opponent plays. Falconwrath Noble. Ooh, that's a strong card. Whenever it or another creature dies, target player loses a life and you gain a life. Yeah. So, like, this takes your Vindictive Vampire from Ravnica Allegiance and just makes it look like a total joke. And we've got yet another swamp. Well, I mean, we're not going to have any problem casting Sorin Markov this game. That's for sure. I think that's definitely good enough to use the Oblivion Strike on. It might have been incorrect, but our opponent's on 2 cards left in their hand, and so because they aren't a mulligan to 5, so I'm not really all that worried about getting beaten down by stuff. And if I could just get, that's a neat one. If I could just get like a red source, that would be excellent. Because the more I can just 1-for-1 my opponent, the more chance I have of winning this game. When you are on the draw and your opponent's at a mulligan to 5, all you want to do is trade 1-for-1 just all day. Because the only way they're winning this game is by beating you down. And the long game is going to be won by me for sure because I have just all this value in my hand. If they can just avoid drawing another swamp. Well, any land lets us play Sorin, except for I guess the cycling land doesn't let us play Sorin immediately, but we probably just cycle it to try to find us a mountain. But all right, unoriginal Jeff attacking with the Spirit makes sense. If they don't have any follow-ups, this is pretty good, I guess. Atarka Beastmaster. Sure. Okay. And land. Mind Rot. Sure. Let's Mind Rot my opponent here. Get that last card out of their hand. Whatever it may be. And it was an Invigorate. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So now we just kind of have to hope to draw some, like one more land. Like one more land lets us play Sorin, and Sorin kills either of my opponent's creatures. See, my opponent cannot activate this Atarka Beastmaster just yet. They have to have 5 mana, and they have to have 8 power worth of creatures in play to do it. And land. Oh, baby. Daddy's home. Woo! Here we go. And we're going to kill this. Yeah, this. Daddy is home. Woo! Sorin Markov. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's performance of All My Opponent's Creatures Are Dying, featuring Sorin Markov. Yep. Bet you wish you saw that Invigorate, don't you? Don't you, opponent? That's too bad. Doomed Operative, sure. Yeah, Sorin Markov is just so good against my opponent's deck, too. Oh, wow. All right, well, let's go ahead and just kill this. Play out our Partic Collaborator. And I guess the Joyrus Toolbox, too. I don't really mind if this thing dies. The first striker takes care of this Doomed Operative pretty well. And yeah, Sorin Markov's already gotten us a 2-for-1. And wow, yeah, that seems about right. Okay, sweet. All right, 2-0 in our first match, and on to match number 2. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I would love to see Chaos Draft with just like all the best sets of all time. So like you X out all your Kamigawas of the world and you play just sets like your Ravnica sets. You play, well, minus Dragon's Maze, of course. No one likes Dragon's Maze. So Ravnica sets, you play your Time Spiral sets, you play your Innistrad sets. I think all the Innistrad sets, except for maybe Avis and Restored, are just really excellent. And then all your master sets and just call that a day. Like that would be a sweet format. I would love that. I really would. And one of the things I would love to see Wizards try to do in the next year or so would be to like make some sort of like supplementary draft format that's like it's like a master set in that it's like more complicated, but it's not doesn't have like the higher price tag. So I'd love to see them do some sort of thing like that with like more future sight like mechanics. Just trying to find ways to combine various mechanics we've seen throughout Magic's history, I think would be really awesome.
A few moments later.
And this hand is like one land short of being really good, but we're going to have to mulligan. And we're going to have to probably mulligan. Man. I mean, this hand has 2 playable cards once we get to 2 mana. Man, I really hate going to 5. I really hate going to 5. Don't get me wrong, this hand is bad and we'll probably lose, but if we draw a few lands, we can get there. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to draw. Of course, I mean, I guess a mount would have technically been better, but I can't argue with this. And let's play the Joyrus Toolbox. What I'd love to see is Chaos Vintage Cube packs. Yeah, absolutely. Packs from all the best Vintage Cubes. That would be sweet. I would love to see that. 100%. So my opponent is playing Jund. Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet. Centaur Safeguard. Okay. That guy seems pretty bad against Joyrus Toolbox, as well as Grim Affliction, but we're going to start off with this Vizkopa Vampire. Bing. Lifelink. Yeah, if my opponent had attacked there, I probably would not have blocked. And okay, so we have here a couple of red cards we can't cast and a couple of black cards we don't want to cast. So do I just Affliction the Centaur and then get in with the Vizkopa Vampire? I don't even think I do that. Like, honestly, like the Joyrus Toolbox just kind of blanks this card, so I'd rather just save the Grim Affliction for something that actually matters, like a flyer. Although if they don't actually do anything here, I'll probably Grim Affliction this here at end of turn. Yeah, let's do it now. We start getting in there with the Vizkopa Vampire. Let's try to do something. So otherwise, we're just not doing anything at all. We'll put their counter on that. Unfortunately, I don't have any like +1/+1 counters I can proliferate with this, although that would be really cool. Brazen Freebooter. Yep, we're definitely a little bit screwed on that in the red mana camp here. Opponent is playing Jund, and so far I have not seen anything out of them. Oh, they have a pump spell. Might have the masses. Sure. Okay. That's fine. Colony Garden is a sweet card. I like this a lot. Tormented Hero. Okay. Hey, I have one of those. Lightning Axe. Wow, we're just really... let's play the Despondency on this guy, I guess. No, do I even care? I really don't. Toolbox can take this out. We'll just let that happen. I really do want to draw a mountain. How many mountains do I have in my deck? Like 6? I think I have like 6 mountains in there somewhere. To attack me? I don't think so. Polluted Mire. Well, it's a land. I think I probably play it rather than cycle it just because I need the mana to like. And I need to get to 5 for this eventually, so I'm fine just doing that. End of turn on any tricks? No. All right. What is my opponent doing over there? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana and just aren't doing anything with it at all. Maybe this Joyrus Toolbox is just really getting there. Weird. Got nothing for 8 mana. Wow, okay. Color me surprised. They're very flooded. I'm gonna play the Dread Drone. So like even if this dies, like I like this Dread Drone here because it like helps me get out of my mana screw, and these Eldrazi spawn I can like even use to like activate this Joyrus toolbox if I need to. I mean, I don't want to do that obviously, but if I have to, I guess I have to. So my opponent has a 6 mana instant. Death Rattle. I guess I'll sack these to save my guy. Oh shoot! Oh, it can't be regenerated. Oh wow. Yep. Derp. I did not see that. Can't be regenerated. Wow. Yep. Okay. Never mind. Rip. Yeah, that's a mistake. Oh well. It's probably not going to be the difference between winning and losing this game. But yeah, read the card. I forgot that that was a thing. And here with this Tormented Hero, do we block this? The answer is probably no, because the Particle Collaborator just blanks this next turn anyway, so that's fine. We got 4 mana. Lead the Stampede. Oh, 3 mana. This only costs 3 mana. Oh, they already have one tap for Rancor. Okay, that's fine, yeah. So they revealed Vampire Aristocrat, Death Greeter, and Grizzly Bears. Oh, wow, Grizzly Bears, nice. Death Greeter. Okay. So here, I kind of want to just like Despondency the Death Greeter and then attack for 4, but that's probably incorrect. I probably want to save Dread Drone to block Vampire Aristocrat. So we're going to just go ahead and play. Let's undo. We're going to bluff a blue spell. And we're going to play Particle Collaborator. I guess, yeah. I mean, this guy blocks this pretty well. And do I want to Despondency something? Probably not. I think I like it the way it is. It's one of those times where like we can like look like we're bluffing a counterspell, and I think that's pretty okay to do that. Although my opponent could just have something insane here. Sylvan Scrying. Sure. Okay. Fetching up a swamp. Sure. What do you got for 6 mana? Corrupt. This is one of those moments where I wish I had not tapped. I hadn't tapped all these swamps, because then I could just, man, I could have gotten this to be a 4 toughness creature. It would have survived this, but I had no way of knowing my opponent had Corrupt. In their Jund deck, what? Okay, well, I mean, see, like once all their creatures just die, like we're in a pretty good spot. We're probably not going to block this because I want to wait till I have removal for whatever they re-equip or reattach the Rancor to for that. Mountain number 2, awesome. Okay, so now let's just play Brazen Freebooter. That guy blocks really, really well. And do I want to play Despondency or not? That's like the real like play this turn. I don't think I do. Actually, I think I do, actually. Let's Despondency away this guy. Let's do it on this guy. Thinking my opponent not be able to just attack through my defenses with Abandon here with this guy. I think I like that. There's a Grizzly Bears. All right. and a Scrounging Bandar. That's a cool little creature. I like that. And I will definitely be blocking with this Dread Drone. If you want to trade Dread Drone for Vampire Aristocrat, that is a trade I am more than happy to make. Oh, they're sacrificing that guy. Interesting. My opponent's going to have to sacrifice 2 creatures to keep their Vampire Aristocrat around. Okay, so Rancor comes back. It's the only card in their hand. I'm definitely saving the Searing Spear to kill whatever creature my opponent tries to put Rancor on, which hopefully is the Scrounging Bandar, because I kind of want to kill that anyway. So your creature is sacrifice the Death Creator too. Sure. Okay, so now it is a 6/6, and that's fine. All right. My opponent just traded like 2 of their creatures for my Dread Drone. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. So if I Searing Spear this, hold on. Okay, so they currently have how many damage on this? They have 4 damage on this. So if I Searing Spirit, they'd have to sacrifice 1 more creature to keep it around. If I Lightning Axe it, pitching Despondency, then how they'd be up to 9 damage. They have to sacrifice both their other creatures to keep it around. Yeah, I actually like that. We're gonna just Lightning Axe this right now. Add a red, discard Despondency. And if my opponent wants to keep around this Vampire Aristocrat, they have to sacrifice all their other creatures to it. Okay, he wants to do it. What did it cost? Everything. Sure. Okay, so I guess we just hold back our Brazen Freebooter to trade for this. And then we Searing Spear whatever little creature my opponent decides to play after it. Solid. Okay. You know, attack opponent? No, that's correct. Mind Rot, sure. Let's find out what. Show me what you got. Did you seriously just tap all the red? Okay, that is not what I meant to do at all, for the record. Not a thing I meant to do right there. I'm gonna get really punished for that, aren't I? Okay, Yep, I have to block. Man, this is just wrecked. This is just awful. It's really awful. I did not mean at all to tap the double red for the Mind Rot. Not even in the slightest. Like I think it was just a blatant misclick, and I'm not sure how it happened, but it's super obnoxious. Okay, we're just gonna get wrecked by all these guys. Attack for 4. Do I want to kill it right now? Probably do. I don't know if I can afford to take the damage. This Rancor should have been gone, but instead, my opponent still got it. And we have a Tormented Hero. Okay. It's not exactly what I had in mind when I wanted to draw a creature there, but I guess it is technically playable. Oh no. Frosh, Skyrider of Care? Good lord. Okay. That is insane. Yeah, I don't even think Soren Markov gets me out of this. Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna concede. Okay, so really it didn't matter that we didn't have what we needed there, unfortunately. But let's take a look at our sideboard. I don't think any of these are actually good in this matchup. I just think we need to probably get a little bit better of a hand. And yeah, seems fine. Maybe Academy Raider I should have sided out, but we'll be bummed the draw. I think that's where I want to be. Just in general, we'll keep. Again, just because of our defensive speed. Our defensive speed is really high. Like, look at all these removal spells. Like Searing Spear, Fire Ice. Yeah, this is good. Okay, Mountain Valley. Sacks for probably a mountain. And Sylvan Scrying for a swamp, I would guess. Yep, okay. As I suspected. I think I'll play the Thornbite Staff this turn. Just kind of want to get it into play. And this Jorah's Toolbox, if I can help it, I want to play it when I have mana to regenerate it. So my opponent has a 3-mana play, Thallid Germinator. Yep, that dies to all of my removal spells in my hand. Okay. I'm going to offer the trade with my opponent. If they want to trade for my creature, I am okay with that, and if not, I will just fire it away, regardless. But if they do trade, I'll probably unearth my creature. I will consider unearthing it anyway. It's probably not even worth unearthing, honestly. Gonna block? Probably not. I didn't think so. So let's just kill this. Yep. And it's gone. Okay. Nantuko Husk. All right. Rancor. Yep, there's the Rancor. Oh boy. Well, at least we actually have a Searing Spear on hand right now to deal with that. Let's play Joyra's Toolbox. And I guess hold this back. I'm not really planning on... Yeah, not really planning on attacking into that. That seems pretty bad. You attack me? Seems like not a thing you want to do. Okay, that's fine. I think I'll cycle on Earth now. I don't really see a future where I want to play this anytime soon. Viscera Dragger. Alright. This guy's not bad. Although I don't think I really want to play him right now. Scrounging Bandar. Alright, that's a good one. Alright, opponent. You attack me? Yep, there you are. Okay. So we'll block. And yep, this is fine. You want to trade? Might of the Masses. Sure. Okay. That is now a 6/4. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna just play this Viscera Dragger, so I don't really want to go ahead. We'll just cast it. I think it's a 4-mana 3/3 is a little better than the other option here, so we'll just play it. Yeah, this one Rancor is like really doing a number on us. Not gonna lie. Is he gonna put 2 counters on there? Oh, 1 counter. Okay, sure. Sure. That seems okay. You attack? Well, I'm gonna block. I don't think they have another pump spell. Or if they do, I mean, props to them. But do I Searing Spear this now? I think I do. Yep. And they get their Rancor back, which is not what I want to have happen at all, but I think I had to do it. Otherwise, I was going to lose the Sarah Dragger and take 1,000,000 damage. So, oh wow, Soren Markov. Oh, we're so close. Okay, let's put the Thornbite Staff on the toolbox and swing in there for 3 with Viscera Dragger. Just 1 more black mana and Soren comes online. And I do have 9 black sources, so I need like 1 of the 7 more in my deck. All right. Our opponent has Rancor, probably a land, and like 1 unknown. And I'll steal a damage here. There's the swamp. There's the swamp. Oh, baby. Guys ready for this? Daddy is coming to get you. All right, get in there for 3. Play a creature, I dare you. Okay, you're not going to play a creature. That's fine. Soren Markov. Yep. Oh, baby. That +2. That's a spicy, spicy card. Centaur Safeguard. Yep, that's going to die too. Woohoo! So I'll just use Jorah's Toolbox to kill it. Because it gets to untap when it dies. Yep. Just resolve all this stuff in the stack. Rancor goes back again because it's a stupid card. And we'll play this. I just want to have as much mana open as possible. And we'll get in there with the Sarah Dragger. Dragging Viscera along as he goes. And I have enough permanents that if I end up drawing one of my 2 islands, this guy is a 2/2 hexproof unblockable guy. And sweet, we win. All right, so that was a lot better than the first game. And I think I like the way the deck's set up. I don't think I see anything in the sideboard that I really like all that much. I'd love to have a way to, just 1 more way to stop Rancor from being such a pain in my butt, but I'm going to have to settle for just this, I guess. So just a reminder, a friendly reminder to myself to save my burn spells for instant speed to kill creatures before Rancor hits them. This hand is excellent. We have 3 removal spells and a creature and 3 lands. This is about as good a hand as I could ask for on the draw. Opponent's on a mulligan. I think this hand has a really good chance of getting there. Llanowar Elves. Ooh boy. Okay. That's going to be a good one. Alright, opponent, what are you doing? Oh, frickin', do they always have Rancor? Is that like... It's a thing they just always have in their hand every time. Okay, well... I guess we will play... Jorah's Toolbox? I don't know. No, I'll just save it and like Searing Spear the Alpha in a turn or something. Yeah, we'll Searing Spear this end of turn, and then we will Grim Affliction whatever that I put it on next. I just don't want them to get a chance to like play it again. I'm happy to take some damage here just so that I don't have to deal with this stupid card. This is a common. This is a common in Urza's Destiny. Urza's Destiny. That's insane. There's no way that card should have ever been printed as a common. And I could Mind Rot here. They didn't have creature last turn. I think I'm going to just play the Phyrexian Rager here. I could regret it if they have like cheap creature plus Llanowar, cheap creature plus Rancor, but I want to get a creature into play so I can actually start applying some amount of pressure. They have, oh my god, they're just going to keep doing it. Okay, sure. And we're just going to get the last 2 cards in their hand, probably, right? What does this do? Yeah. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Yeah, we're just going to Mind Rot. Mind Rot. Woo! We got Prosh and Nameless Inversion. Excellent. Okay. All right. Just going to give it Self-Intimidate? Oh, wow. Okay. I can't even block this. Yeah, let's give it Self-Intimidate. Makes it itself into a 5/3. Yeah, that's good. Attack for 5, sure. Okay, so we gotta use Grim Affliction on this. I just want to Oblivion Strike it. Might want to just Oblivion Strike it. I guess Grim Affliction doesn't always hit everything. So, but it also is the only instant. No, I guess Death Rattle is an instant too. Yeah, we're gonna just Grim Affliction this right now. Get out of here. Okay. And Rancor continues to be a pain in my ass. At least we get to get this toolbox out here. Woo! Get in there. Okay, so if they have a non-green creature that I can Death Rattle. Oh, for crying out loud, man. Stop with all these creatures. Okay. And there it is, right on schedule. Okay, we're going to hold these guys back and then plan on Death Rattling something away. Because I'm just going to, we're just going to trade our guys off. And hopefully they have a black creature to put this Rancor on next, because I would like to be able to kill this. Lead the Stampede. Gross. All right. So they got Thallid Germinator and Dusk Legion Zealot. Okay, sure. Sure, Dusk Legion Zealot. That's a card. You attack for 3? No, you're not. Okay. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. I guess I get Academy Raider. So Academy Raider, I can still Death Rattle something, but I can no longer use the toolbox. But I think I'm okay with that. Just trade Academy Raider off or something, I don't know. Or trade toolbox. Honestly, the price of killing Rancor is worth almost anything to me, so. Oh my gosh, he's got literally everything. Despise? Sure. You get my Tormented Hero. Congratulations. Like, this is the one card of theirs that literally does anything at all. Alright, well. Island. I mean, I'm gonna need an island eventually, but I don't need it right now. So get in there with Academy Raider, and discard it, even though I might need this eventually. We will discard Island. Yes. Swamp, even worse. Okay, sure. Rancor, why are you so good? Well, I got a block. All my opponent just has to do is just put it on like some dorky non-black, just some dorky green creature, and I can never stop it. Man. It just sucks that like the entire game comes down to the fact that only one card in my opponent's like entire deck is relevant. Okay. I do still have a chance. I definitely do. Oh, they didn't play their Rancor. Interesting. Well, I mean, Death Rattle is like 1 mana right now, so I think I could probably afford to just leave that in my hand. We're going to still be attacking with this. Actually, though, are we going to be discarding one of these? I probably don't even want to use it. I kind of want to just like play the Swamp so I can have Vampire plus Death Rattle up. So, yeah. I'm just not even going to use it, as weird as that is. I have a land that I like kind of want to get rid of, but I think having the Death Rattle up is just too important. And also, like, I'm gonna want the extra black eventually for the Soren Markov, so I'm kind of fine just doing it this way. All right, please just put your Rancor on your Antugo Husk. I will be blocking it with this. Would you like to sacrifice a creature to make it trump my guy? Because if so, it will be dying. And sure. 1, 2, 3. No, hold on. Let's kill it, and we're gonna go 1, 1. And we're gonna leave 2 open to regenerate this if I need it. So let's delve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that guy goes down. I get to keep my vampire. And I think I'm probably forced into Oblivion striking the Thallid Germinator, because otherwise it'll just start spitting out little idiots next turn, and I'd rather avoid that. Particular thing happening. Have like an endless stream of 1/1 tokens to put that Rancor on. Let's not do that. There it is. Okay. Crow of Dark Tidings. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of don't even want this crow, but let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and strike this Thallid Germinator. Get that out of here before it can do anything nasty to me. And we're going to get in there with this couple of Vampire and Academy Raider. I don't mind trading this guy off here. It's kind of fine. And we will be discarding the crow. Trying to dig for my my Soren Markov at this point. Lightning Axe. Okay, it's kind of a cool one. My opponent doesn't have a creature this turn. Never mind, they always have a creature. Okay, sure. They abstain on Rancoring it. No, there's no way they're going to do that. Okay, sure. I'm just resigned to the fact at this point my opponent's just always going to have this Rancor around. And yep, we'll be attacking with Raider, discarding the Swamp. Although I will need it for Soren Markoving eventually. Yep, let's ditch this guy. This mountain, sure. Okay. Hold that on for discarding next turn. Oh man, Joyrus Toolbox, you're so good. Okay. Academy Raider, getting in there. Yeah, Academy Raiders really put in some work this game. Honestly, like this is a card that I think like would have been really good for like oh, would have been really good for actual cube if they had costed it at like a 1 in a red rather than 2 in a red. Been excellent for regular cube. I would have played the heck out of this card, and we'll be blocking. Yep, regen. See, now I have Lightning Axe to stop Rancor for the second time, or they're like the fourth time. Is this is the fourth time Rancor's coming around? I'm 1 mana off of being able to pay the additional cost, unfortunately, but whatever, it's fine. Do I even care? Do I want to kill it now? Yeah, I'm done dealing with this card. I don't even know if that's correct, but I'm done dealing with this stupid card. Let's just get rid of it once and for all. Grape Shot is bad. We will be attacking and getting rid of it. Can I get a swamp, please? I know I discarded one earlier, but yep. I need a swamp. Ooh, unearth. What can I unearth? Probably gonna unearth the yeah, let's unearth targeting Phyrexian Rager. I get to draw a card. Ooh. Brazen Freebooter. There we go. Treasure will do it. 4 mana. Get the treasure. Okay, here we go. So now I get to Soren Markov next turn, and hopefully that'll finish the deal. Okay. My opponent keeps drawing lands. This is good. All right, here we go. And black, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Soren Markov. He's back. But if I'm going to be honest, the guy I have to thank for the win in this game is Academy Raider. He's put in some work. Academy Raider, you've been the MVP today. I think I have like one more. Oh, this is the only island I have left in my deck. I probably should hold on to it, as I have no other way to cast Slippery Scoundrel if I draw it. Yeah, we're just going to hold on to it. There we go. All right. I think we got there. I think we got there. And card that was really clutch, in addition to the Academy Raider, was the Mind Rot. Mind Rot hitting a removal spell plus my opponent's huge bomb, I think really, really did a number on my opponent here. All right, opponent, what do you got? One card left. What's it got to be? And we got there. Ooh, I would have drawn into the Slippery Scoundrel. Yeah, good thing I held on to that island. Sweet. All right, what a game. What a game. And we are 2-0 with this red-black control. Grix red-black control deck in our Chaos draft here today. And going in for round number 3. Excited to see what we got. All right, last opponent. And I still don't want to play first because my deck has got a lot of cheap removal. And this hand is okay. Kim Possible 420. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, as long as we don't have to face another Rancor, I think we'll be fine. I think. Could be wrong. Could be wrong about this, but we shall see. Opponent has a Crawl Warrior. All right. Crawl Warrior. Do I skewer this or the Searing Spear? That's the question. I think I'm going to probably take 2 damage here, and then if my opponent plays something Better that I can. Ooh. Oh no, I'm taking the 2-for-1. Oh baby. Oh yeah, that feels good. Get out of here with your auras. Ooh wait. Oh no, this only hits my opponent's graveyard. Okay. Oh, it's my graveyard. I thought it hit my. I thought I could hit my opponent's there for just like a hot second, but apparently not. It'd be kind of cool though. Like just yoink your opponent's little creatures that they had die. Cool Aeronaut. Cool. That's a neat little card. I think we'll be cycling this. Swamp is good. Phyrexian Rager is better. We'll be drawing a card and losing a life. Fire Nice. Excellent. I would like to play Swamp. There we go. Okay. And we're going to pass a Reno. It's kind of a cool little card. Gerard Capashen. Sure. This is a strange card, and one that I really hope that Wizards makes a better card of at some point, because this is a really cool character. So I think here what I want to do is fire this guy and then Death Rattle the Gerard, because we can do that. Delve is overpowered. We're going to fire this. Fire! And this is one of those cases that really showcases the power of being on the draw. Because, like, our opponents played, like, a bunch of, like, really, like, decent guys and just curved out really well. And we've just had an answer for every single thing they played. And so now they're at 1 card in hand, we're at 4, and I'm the one who's attacking for damage. So, like, yeah. We are in a great spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll just play this. I don't really think it matters. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 permanents now. So if I play Slippery Scoundrel, it will get the city's blessing, but I'm going to need one of my 2 islands or my 1 treasure maker to do that. So, ooh, Sentinel Spider, neat. Okay, Sentinel Spider doesn't get past Joyra's toolbox. Woo! So attack with the Dread Drone here. If I play Swamp, I don't know. Seems fine. I don't mind playing out extra lands against opponents who are not playing like black. We're going to block. And we're going to regenerate our creature. This little bug is so annoying. Oh man. Who would have thought? Did I get this like last pick? I think I did. I was going to Blood Tallow Candle my 4-1. Sure, that's probably correct. Here's the freebooter. And now I get to just get this in there, and I don't have to worry about it getting killed. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, definitely. So blue, 2, 3. Slippery Scoundrel. She's slippery. I'll play out the land so I can activate this Joyra's toolbox without sacrificing an Eldrazi spawn. Also just allows me to activate this twice if I need to, but yeah. Hexproof, unblockable. I mean, sure. I just can't attack with it this turn. I mean, yeah. The only card that matters is this Slippery Scoundrel, but yeah, we're just going to Oblivion Strike this. Speeds up our clock by a significant amount. Attack with this too, I guess. Slippery scoundrel, why are you so good? All right, cool. So green-white beats. Anything that's good against green-white in my sideboard? I don't think so. I wouldn't mind the Blight Widow or the Plummet, but I mean, this is not going to work because I'm not playing green. All right, cool. Let's run it back. And this is not nearly as good as the last hand, but I don't think I can really reasonably mulligan this, so we'll keep it. Servant of the Scale. Sure. Okay. So when it dies, you get to put a counter somewhere else. Okay. That opponent looks pretty aggressive. But Oblivion Strike is nice here because it kind of just like wrecks all their aura shenanigans if they're trying to do that. And that I'm okay with. We're gonna just play the toolbox here. And if my opponent offers the trade for Servant of the Scale, I might just take it. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. Probably not. This has a lot of like late game value that I don't want to give up just yet. And also, like, the Crow can just trade for the Crawl Warrior if I don't let my opponent put a counter on it. So, Rest for the Weary, really? Dude, that is literally a waste of the cardboard it's printed on. Or the digital cardboard that it's printed on. Why? Because you're paying a card and 2 mana to gain 8 life. Do you know what I don't care about? Your life total. I could not care less about your life total. Am I playing mono red? No, I am not. So this card is going to be really bad. It is effectively like wasting a card. And I'm so very okay with that. I'll take 1. Sure. Sure, maybe. Alright. Freebooter. Okay. So, alright. We're just going to lay down the Visera Dragger. So this Crow can like kind of help us get there on the whole Unearth plan if I want to do that. Nice. Could have attacked for 2 there with the Crow, but I really don't think that's what I want to be doing. Gain 8 life total is set to yeah. Yep, we're definitely gonna. Oh wow, this Mind Rod is so gross. Boom. Yeah, we can just later just set their life total to 10 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So they got Plains and Tarashi's Verdict. Okay. That's a card that exists. No, I don't even want to attack. Like, the only way I'm losing this game is if they, like, beat me down. Dawn Griff? Sure. Okay. And I guess I just cycle this because I kind of want to, like, hit a red source. Despondency. Yeah, it's Despondency, this little Dawn Griff here. One more land, they can make their Crawl Warrior a 5/5. Not that it matters against Jorah's Toolbox, but whatever. They got a 4 mana play here, and what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking Ballista. Oh, geez. Rip my creatures. Okay. All right. That's really bad. Yikes. Oh, there's my mountain. Okay. Guess I freeboot here. Yeah, this is not good. I guess I attack with Crow now. It's gonna die anyway. Yeah, that was pretty sad. I think I'm gonna want to try to pay the 6 mana for the Lightning Axe here, but Walking Ballista is gonna be a big pain in the butt. And pay form. Wow. Okay. Yep. There we go. Sure. Yep. It's gone. All right. Millen 2. I did not really want to draw those cards, so that's fine. Yeah, I think I should probably just kill this right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like a Lightning Axe, pitching Swamp, and then play Academy Raider. I kind of like that, honestly. Getting Academy Raider online is pretty strong. My opponent's likely going to ping me for 1 here. I'm okay with that. I could even like attack here for like 3 or 6, but yeah, we're gonna sacrifice the treasure for a red for the Academy Raider here, and I'm kind of okay just leaving these 2 guys back though. So reason being that I'm at 14, my opponent's at 26, and 1 more land lets us become a 5/5, and I kind of like to trade like 1 of these for the Crawl Warrior in that case. Interesting. Blood Tallow Candle. Okay. Reap and sow. What are they reaping and sowing? Oh, so they're just getting a land? Okay, that's great. I'd rather not lose my only mountain here. What they grab? Grab like a extra forest? Okay, okay, sure. That's fine. That is something I'll be discarding. I do need it for Soren Daddy, but I also kind of like just drawing into cards I can actually cast. So pitch this Grape Shot. So can I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna hold on to that. I don't think it's gonna be great, but we will see. One of the nice things here is my opponent can't actually like handle something and then also make the Crawl Warrior big. Oh, they're gonna use it on the Academy Raider. Okay. I mean, that's a play you can make, I guess. Sure. It's fine. So we can go like Oblivion Strike, Crawl Warrior, and then like Grape Shot away Dawngriff. Eh. Color me unimpressed by all of those plays. We'll just pass. I want to save Oblivion Strike for something that actually matters. And none of these creatures actually matter. If my opponent wants to spend their entire turn pumping this, Overwhelming Splendor. What the hell? What in the god? What? All my creatures are 1/1s and lose all their abilities. Holy kashmoli. That is one hell of a card. Well, I'm not going to be trading. What? Do I even get to like draw a card off this? I don't think I do. Wow. Okay. I guess I just play like Phyrexian Rager as a 3-mana 1/1 and then like Grape Shot away the. Wow. I am totally blown away. What a card. This is a. Wow. Okay. I totally forgot this was a card. Do I have any ways of stopping that? Not in red black, I don't. Wow. Okay. Well. Dang. Okay. Um. Okay, so it does not turn off Soren's loyalty abilities. That's good to know. That is good to know. Um, Turns out everything else though. Jeez. Okay. There's no other ways to discard these cards, so I might as well just play out my lands here. Wow. That is an incredible card. Holy cow. I'm blown away by this. And I'm probably going to have to Oblivion Strike this card, unless I draw, like, exactly Searing Spear next turn. And Searing Spear. Product Collaborator? Yeah, doesn't even do anything. It's just a 4-mana 1/1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's kill this. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, you might get a game 3 just because of that overwhelming splendor, but wow. I am blown away. That is such a cool card that I totally forgot existed. Dreadrone doesn't even make the tokens I want it to make. What in the world? So I'll just play this. I don't know. 5-mana 1/1. Wow. Like this little Harrier Naga is just gonna like go all the way. Growing Rights of Itlamok. Okay, yeah. Alrighty then. That Carbon Caryatid, sure. My opponent's gonna get 1,000,000 mana here. Do I have any way of winning this game? Okay, that's really good. I'll just kill that right away. Actually, no, let's save it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I can win when all my creatures are 1/1s. Like, if I can win, it's gonna be because I'm relying really heavily on Soren Markov. And we'll just Searing Spear this right now. Oh my god, there he is. Big Daddy himself. We're gonna kill this the Dawn Griff first. Daddy has come to save me. Yes, I get my Despondency back. That's going to be excellent. Probably play it on the Carbon Caryatid or something. I don't know. We'll see. My opponent does keep drawing lands, which is good. They also have Gerard Compassion, which is not good. I'm going to attack Soren. Probably just take it. Actually, nah, let's block with the Dread Drone, I guess. I don't know. Or no. Whatever, that's fine. So I get put 1 counter on the Gerard, sure. Okay. I have a lot of ways that can kill that, so. Slippery Scoundrel. Do I even get the City's Blessing? I don't think I do. I don't. Wow, okay. Sure. I'll just keep on nugging my opponent here. And 1, 2. Kind of like throw away. Oh, we actually do get the City's Blessing. Interesting. How did we get the City's Blessing? Is that a bug? You shouldn't be able to get City's Blessing, right? The opponent can just pay a bunch of mana to like tap my creatures here. But yeah, we can just like control them during their next turn. Tap my creature, okay. They want to tap my creatures? If not, I will probably quintuple block this. Trade like 2 of my creatures for the Gerard here. Yeah, they're going to tap some of my guys. I almost guaranteed here. Sure. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can make it. We can make it work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So do I want to control my opponent's next turn? I think I do. Ooh, interesting though. So let's death rattle the Gerard. 1, 2. Actually, hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get Despondency back. Despondency the Caryatid. Make our opponent's life total 10. Start getting in there with these creatures. There we go. There we go. How's that for gaining 8 life? Sentinel Spider, sure. Just gonna ride Soren Markov to the victory here. So if we attack with all of these, we put our opponent down to 5. Not worth it. We're just gonna keep on trucking. Planning on chump blocking these guys for a bunch of turns while Soren Markov takes towards his ultimate, which I may or may not take. We'll see. Yavimaya Granger, sure, whatever. Still can't beat Soren Markov. Woo! Daddy's gonna beat through an overwhelming splendor for me. Man, he's so good. Sarah Jagger, I can unearth. I don't know if the... Does it actually... I think it actually... The haste actually does work. Even through overwhelming splendor. Do I want to kill Yavimaya Grangers or do I want to put my opponent to 3? I think 3 is a good place to be. I kind of do like killing Grangers though. But... So if I kill Grangers, then I can go like unearth, attack. Nah. Yeah, let's kill Grangers. Militia Bugler. Yeah, that's pretty good. Llanowar Empath. Okay. What even is that? Oh, okay. I know that card. Nice. Now, if they have a creature they reveal that's Dev Current Dissident. Okay. Okay. Now, do I want to... So, hold on. Can I set this up such that I win? I'll just block that. Okay, so if I gain control of my opponent's next turn, I can have them all swing out at me. Is that even good? Probably is not. They've got like a million mana, but like nothing to particularly do with it. Kind of like put him to 3. Put him to 3. Put him to 11. Block like these 2. Have him take 4 down to 7. Ugh, this is rough. Do I take his turn? The problem is like the vigilance creatures just make it so awkward. I don't think I can really do anything because of these vigilance creatures. Oh man. He's got 1 card in hand. If I do this, kill the Llanowar Empath, then I block these two. Yeah. I just hit them down to 3. But I really want to gain control of their turn. Let's do it. How bad could it be? Okay, and pass turn to myself. Hopefully we draw a removal. Core Aeronaut. Oh man, they just have nothing at all. Okay. I'm not going to play the planes. We're going to tap 1,000,000 mana. Going to do nothing with it. And then it would attack me. I can't even punish him all that well. And that's about all we can do. Seriously? We got nothing? Am I going to lose this game? Good lord. After all that. Okay, well. Hell on earth. Where is my Viscera Dragger? Wait, what? Can I not? It says unearth. Why can't I unearth it? This doesn't apply to my graveyard, does it? Weird. Okay, well. Guess I just lose. Yeah, well, we'll just concede. I'm not gonna be able to win, even with Sora and Selt. Looks like I can't actually win. Man, maybe if I just like gone for his life total, I could have gotten there. But I don't know. That was rough. I think I definitely could have won that. Like, huh. Do I still have my Searing Spear left in my deck? I don't. It's in my graveyard. Yeah, I don't think I can actually win. Like both my burn spells are in my graveyard, and my opponent has 1,000,000 mana to spend on Devkarn Dissident, and they can give it flying even. Yeah, let's just concede the game and go to game number 3. Okay, so they have a insane enchantment, and I don't think I have any way of answering it once it's in play. So maybe I want to just like play a game such that I slow it down to the point where that can't really. Maybe Creeping Dread is not even bad. It's probably bad. Yeah, we'll just submit. I think it's fine the way it is. If we just draw Soren Markov earlier, should be fine. I still want to be on the draw. And this hand is garbage. Like I need like several more lands before this becomes good. So yeah, things I gotta watch out for. My opponent getting to 8 mana and making all of my creatures into little garbage minions. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Wow, really doing this to me, deck? I don't think I can keep this. Wow. All right. Guess I'll put that on top. My opponent just doesn't have anything? What? Did they not realize that they went first? With them going first? Weird. Okay. They missed their first turn. I mean, I don't think they... Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but okay. Sure. Alright, well, this is good. Crow Dark Tidings, let's hit something I don't want. It's like, don't mill Soren. Joyra's Toolbox, Mountain. Okay, sure. I would have liked that mountain, but I think it's fine. Opponent has Carbon Caryatid. Doesn't really affect my Crow, so that's fine. Grim Affliction. Well, okay, looks like we're already in a bit of hurt here. But Grim Affliction's a good removal spell, so I have good ways to kill things. I just have to. So they got 4 mana. Walking Ballista. God, stop doing this. Okay, sure. Let's kill this right now. Yeah, I'll take 1. Ballista is a 2-for-1 when I add a mulligan to 5. That's just not okay, dude. Yeah, definitely going to need Sentinel Spider. Yeah, that's good. Wow, yeah. I think we're just going to lose just because of this brutal mulligan here. But we should have been able to win that last game, but I just couldn't pull it off. My opponent did not draw enough good cards that I could Sorin them away. Really? They're going to just cast another 5-drop? Good lord. Okay. Well. Sorin, I can't cast you. Why are you in my hand right now? You're too early, Sorin. My opponent gets 5 life off of Gerard. And even now they're 1 mana off of their insane enchantment. Nope. They're 0 mana off their insane enchantment. How in the world? Yeah, I mean, we had a bad draw. It happens. It happens to the best of us, I guess. And wow, yeah, this is bad. Because I can just death rattle this, but at this point we're in a world of hurt. My opponent could just play Overwhelming Splendor here, and yeah, I have no chance of winning if that card hits the board. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm just kind of playing just in case I manage to top deck into some good stuff, but at this point we are probably just dead. Opponent gets to gain 6 off Gerard. If they sacrifice this to the Echo, it probably means they have something insane to play. Alright, you gonna keep it around? Nope. Overwhelming Splendor. This hurts. This hurts me on a spiritual level. Just knowing there's absolutely nothing I could have done. All my creatures are just bad. This guy normally be really great. 3/3 gets a treasure. Nope. Nope, it's a 1/1 with no abilities. Yeah, killing our land. Yeah, no. Nope, we're not playing this game anymore. All right, so looks like we went 2-1 with that deck, which is about as good as I expected to, honestly. Nothing really all that special except for the Sorin, which we we did manage to win a couple games with us. That was kind of cool. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. You guys in the chat really appreciated that. And until next time, this is Lord Alvon signing off. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my video. If you like what you saw, please feel free to leave a like or comment down in the comment section down below. And if you'd like to see more of me, you can do so by clicking one of the links over here on my left, or subscribe by clicking the link right here in the middle. Anyway, that's all we got for this video, so until next time, this is Lord Alvon, signing off.